Everybody, welcome to Straight Talk, No BS. I'm Jay. I'm your host tonight. We have Nay over on the right hand of my screen, and we have Tanya on my left. Wait, right here. Yeah, we got Tanya on my left, y'all.
Somewhere.
So, everybody, welcome to the show tonight. Tonight it's just going to be random talk. We're going to talk about different topics, what's been going on. This is just like a release. Let it out. Let it all out. Ooh. So everybody come sit on our couch with us and come talk with us. Hey, Miss Sandra over there in the comments. Hey, audience. Don't forget your wine. Okay? And we're gonna talk about what we're drinking later on. Mm-hmm. But first, this whole show again is random talk. We gotta get to what's on your mind, right? You want to get to what's on your mind? Let's get to what's on your mind. Nay, I know you've been going through a lot of stress here lately and all of that. And, tell us what's been going on with you.
Well, first, let me say hello, everybody. Hello, how y'all doing? Welcome on back into the show on this Good Thursday. I said all that to say this week alone has been very challenging for me and my family. My grandmother's in the hospital. By the grace of God, she's still doing what she's doing. As an 86-year-old woman, can't ask for no more, no less. She has lived a blessed but yet beautiful life. With that being said, I'm asking for prayer from all my prayer warriors. Even if you pray something negative, anything that's for my family is going to work out in our favor because nothing but the blood of Jesus is covered by my family.
Wow.
Now, my grandmother is ill. She is dealing with a failing pacemaker. But like I said, she's 86 years old. She's strong. She's been around for quite a while. But it's the generational curses that's taking me down. It's the family secrets, hush modes. Don't talk about it. Don't worry about it. Just leave it alone. Let me tell you something about that baggage. Family generational curses is going to hurt you or hinder you from bettering yourself and living your best life. You better learn to let it go. Because all you can do is do your best and let God do the rest. If you don't hear nothing else that I'm saying tonight, please hear that. Do your best and let God do the rest.
Okay.
All right. People will hold you down. Family, friends, loved ones, whatever you call it that you think is supposed to have your back, they will hold you down. And I'm speaking from straight from the heart. This is not something to get publicity for Straight Talk. Do your best and let God do the rest.
What do you have like a specific, as you mentioned generational curses, and I'm sure everybody knows about that, knows a thing or two about it. So, but do you have like a specific thing or what you want to talk about, or is that just kind of general speaking?
I'm going to say generally speaking, and only generally speaking out of respect for my grandmother. It has nothing to do with anyone else. I'm going to keep respect for the elder. I'm going to keep respect for the head of my family. But, when you depend on other people to provide and give and do for you, and you can't get that done because they seem to think that it's just a little bit too much. In this world, you have to give a little and you have to take a little. And sometimes you have to give a little bit more on your end than you receive. You can't always look for the instant gratification. I tell my kids that right today. Give from the heart. Give because you want to. Give because you need to. Sometimes when somebody else is struggling in life, it's easier to help somebody. Your blessings will come a whole lot faster if you helping somebody that can't help themselves, even in your time of need. Even in your time of need. And I live by that example. Y'all understand me? I have helped hundreds and hundreds of children and people throughout my life of being an adult. I've been on my own since I was 17. I'm not saying I've always been straight by the book, because I haven't. But if I was able to help and give back, feed somebody, clothe somebody, give somebody a place to stay, a bath, I mean, it didn't matter to me. I just gave because I know God was good to me. God was good to me. And just watching my grandmother deal with her dementia, and she feels like in her mind that she's all alone, when she got grandkids that will go to hell and hot water for her. She's got family that no matter what, they gonna drop everything they doing to go be with her. I did that on Monday. When they said my grandmother was in the hospital, y'all, I was at work. I didn't even clock out. I gotta go. It didn't matter that I didn't have no money in my bank account. It didn't matter that I didn't have no gas in my car. I was going to be there for her. She was going to see me. They called me when I was going up the highway and say, you know what? She made it. She all right. She good. Not in my heart. I had to lay my eyes on that woman. When I laid my eyes on her, she good.
Yeah.
And if I offend anyone in my family, let me tell you with the utmost respect, I apologize, because what I'm on here saying, it's not for claps. It's not to make anybody feel bad. This is just what's in my heart. I was going to tell my friends on this screen, I can't do this show tonight. I got too much on my plate right now. For a woman that always find a reason to have inspiration, I didn't have it. When it comes to my family, I didn't have it. I just didn't have it. But being on here and being able to say what I feel and get it out, this is my counseling. And if I hurt anybody, I apologize. I apologize deeply from the heart. But this is not about you. This is about me being able to heal. Because when that man upstairs called my grandmama home, my heart is going to be whole. You understand me? Because I know that I did what I was supposed to do as her grandchild. And I'm hoping that the rest of my family do the same. I'm praying that they do the same. Because I'm one of those people that believe, right or wrong, you have to respect your elders. If you don't got respect for the elder, you ain't got respect for yourself. And I'm done with it.
That's it. Oh, you spoke a mouthful on that one.
I didn't know you came on here to preach tonight, but there's a lot of people that need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? We all need to be there for each other, especially now more than ever. And it was something that happened today with us. It was a lady on the corner, and she had this sign, and it was just so crazy to me to see a sign. You know, you see people every day, homeless people saying, I'll work for food, right? This particular sign said, I'll work for food or gas.
Food or gas.
Food or gas.
That's the testimony of the times we live in today.
And when I first looked at it, I see all these other people, they just passing by. First of all, it's 150 degrees outside. That's why I'm 50 shades of black right now. But anyway, yeah, they got, you see my nice little tan I done got. But anyway, it's 112 degrees outside, what it feel like. And she's sitting out here holding this sign, and all these people are just passing by her, y'all. You know, times are hard right now, and inflation, and with this recession about to take place, I mean, it's hard out here. And for y'all who don't, you want to explain what recession is?
I mean, you know, that's a...
All right, I can put it simple. What, you know, when they say that saying of money makes the world go round, that's true.
Well, it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
And
without it, this world will crash.
Back.
The economy will crash. Inflation caused recession. And so, for instance, inflation of the gas, all the gas going up, right? Right now, it's taking $100 for some people to fill a tank up. So what that make you do? You say, shit, fuck that. I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying home. Only place I'm going to go is to work and home. So by us doing that, that means a lot of these businesses, they're not getting business anymore. So they have to close the doors. Or either maybe it's your job that they got to let you go. Or maybe just the fear of what's going on right now. Because I know I have that fear of what if this or what if that happens? What is the economy doing right now? So what does it make me do? Tanya, we ain't spending no more. Tanya, we ain't going here. We ain't going to do this.
All right, Julius.
Yeah, Julius. So I hold my money back. By me holding my money back out of fear is making the economy go into recession. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, a lot of people are going to be without jobs, they're going to be homeless and all of that. Because it's like this, if you have a business, just for instance, making donuts, a small donut shop. I mean, if nobody's coming in and buying your stuff, you know what I'm saying? You're going to eventually shut down and close down. And whoever's working in that shop going to be without a job. So that's what's going on. And times are freaking hard right now. It's hard. Mm-hmm. So anyway, this is one of the clips of this lady standing out on the corner and with a gas can on the side of her. And I thought it was just for props. I said, "Oh man, that can't be real. She ain't going this far to have a whole."
I was shocked that you did that you said that at first, because I was like, Judy, I mean, I know that we see scams and stuff a lot. You know how you see the person in the middle of the street with looking like he's from the fire department collecting them coins, but good and well,
with the boot.
He ain't part of the fire department. So I can understand where you're coming
with
from
that Walmart boot.
with that Walmart.
Yeah, the heated boot.
But anyway, I'm just saying you first did that, and I was like, dang, she just was like, that woman faking.
I don't know why, Nate. Because I was like, she's sitting out here with a whole gas can on the side of her. But anyway, when I read the sign, like I said, I will work for food or gas. So we finna check this clip out right here. Hello. Do you want the food or the gas?
The gas.
Okay.
Maybe at Walmart.
Right there. Okay.
Yes. Times in Godhood. A young lady that. A young lady was. We were driving home, and a young lady was standing at the corner of the gas station in Walmart, and she said she had a sign up that said, "We'll work for food and gas." And she had her gas tank standing up there with her little sign, and we drove off at first, but me and Judy, we talked about it. We're like, damn, times have got people. It's 102 degrees outside right now, and people are just standing. You do what you have to do. So we turned back around, and Judy's like, shit, we gotta help. So we decided to.
So Nate, that's what we did. We turned around, went back, filled her her little container up with gas, and we gave her some money for food and a Powerade. But that was just amazing to me to see that. I'm sure she's probably a mother or either a grandmother.
Yes, that hurt my heart. Like, I don't know, it touched me, because I'm like, we're gonna do what we have to do. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure if there was a better choice to be made on how she was gonna make it, it wouldn't have been standing on the corner in 102 degrees with a sign, because that's your pride. First of all, you have to put all of how you feeling, how people judging you, whatever, you have to put that out the window, because whatever it is, probably her children, probably, the fear of, I got to get to work now, you know what I'm saying? Gas is God knows what these, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. She said, well, work for food. And when we first asked her what her health that she wanted to be,
I was surprised.
She said gas.
She said gas instead of food.
The gas. That's a sign of some that's.
Yeah, we're in serious trouble.
We in trouble. Like, y'all, we in trouble. I'm not saying I ain't seen people say that before, but I guess it's real poignant.
I have never, ever in my life seen somebody sit on the corner and beg for gas or sit there with a gas can. I ain't never in my life seen that. So that was an eye opener for me. And I had to go back and get that woman, fill that woman thing up. I said, I don't care if what it takes. I was nervous at first. I said, God, I'm at $20 right now, and I'm still going. What kind of gas can is this? Shit. She bought the biggest motherfucker up out of there.
Well, I'm going to say this, though. When you say recession, I was at work today. I got emotional a minute ago, but I was at work today, and a young girl asked me, she said, Miss Cynthia, what time do you go to break? I said, I don't break. She said, what do you mean? You're one of the first people here in the building. I said, baby, with the way times is today and the financial strain that people have just trying to get from day to day, check to check, bill to bill, you have to work. I'm not saying that you can make every dollar, but Tanya, you said something that I said so easily without even thinking, we're going to make a way. If you are a true, strong Black woman, mother, single mother, married mother, it don't matter. Mamas have to make a way. And just because your children become adults, you can't cut that switch off. You thinking about the next step and the next step and the next step. So when I go to work and I work 8, 9, 10, 11 hours dealing with kids all day, I'm not thinking about, damn, I done worked 11 hours straight. All I'm thinking is, this money is gonna roll over. I count my money before it even hit my account.
Girl, that's why we good friends like that. See, because I'm counting my money already. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know make sure y'all have my money deposited into my account. Okay, but this is how much it's gonna be. But anyway, I here recently I just worked 24 hours. 24 hours.
Who does that? Usually that's not even allowed, but okay.
Yeah, so when that overtime is out there, I'm going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my kids are going to be big, and I know they're going to need it because I know they make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And here lately, they've been hitting my ass up. So, yeah, I understand that overtime. But Tanya, what's on your mind?
Well, I guess you guys have hit me with some stuff. It's like, dang, my little stuff, it ain't all that. Ooh, but anyway, Nay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna first read what Miss Amber said. Miss Sandra said, "Stop! You stop that crying. You strong, and you know for sure you got this, mama." Oh, girl, put a smile back on your face.
Take a minute to cry, then put a smile back on your face. Granny most definitely has lived her best life. Love you, my big baby. Oh,
I had to read that.
And yes, Miss Natty is strong, so I'm not worried, not even a bit. The procedure that she's having, it's a minor procedure, Nate. So don't sweat it. She's gonna be just fine. She is.
And another thing that I wanted to say is that this panel, this couch, this session, this hour that we spend with each other every week is therapeutic. This is our counseling. We are blessed enough where we aren't paid. Look,
okay,
we're not professionals.
We're not professionals.
On any level.
Disclaimer.
Full disclaimer. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, but I'm just saying that it is therapeutic, and anybody that is watching this, if this helps you, I'm so happy about that. And if you're not able to see this, but somehow or another the thoughts reach you, anytime you can sit down and you can talk and you can vent and you can get it out, do just that. And even if no one is around you,
don't worry about being judged. Like a lot of people might say that you're making posts on Facebook. Why would you put that on Facebook? Why would you do that? Stop asking the person why they putting shit on Facebook, okay? Because maybe that's their only way to vent. You know what I mean?
Sometimes,
but one thing I disagree with, do not put family business out there on Facebook before you talk to the family. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like emergencies or somebody sick or somebody didn't pass or something like that. I think that's the wrong thing to do, is for you to find out about that on Facebook. But don't judge a person because they're venting on Facebook, because you never know. They might want to take their life. They may, you don't know what they're going through. So if that's their way to vent, let's not judge.
And when you're venting, there's no right or wrong way to do it. If you bust out and crying, if you're talking gibberish, if you all got 15,000 thoughts all at once, who cares? Get it out, talk. So Nate, thank you for sharing that with us. And we got you always. So does all of our Str8 Talk family that watches. They have concern and love for you as well. So on that
I'm gonna tell y'all how I vent to myself. I say self, myself say, huh? Oh, bitch, I got a lot to tell you. And myself said, well, let it out. So I said, girl, let me tell you this whole thing, and then this bit, and I had to tell her, and then, okay, and then I'm good. And they say, don't never answer yourself. But then I find myself saying, self, do you got to answer? And self say, yeah. And then I go from there. But if you don't talk to yourself,
maybe we need to find them counselors because I don't know. You know, because wait a minute. I know we said we weren't gonna judge nothing today, so I might be contradicting myself a little bit. I don't know, neighbor. Shit.
Because you having the whole, she having the whole book. And self.
And then self said, huh?
Yeah,
self say, huh?
And
yeah. So y'all saying y'all ain't never been in, y'all saying y'all ain't never been in that capacity to where you have to talk yourself down, like, okay, bitch, calm down.
Yeah, we all been to a motherfucker, but anyway.
So sometimes you got to have them conversations. Sometimes you got to have them moments before you go and open your mouth to the next person. You got to get that out.
Real short, because all I got to think about is Lou Str8. Okay. Gotcha.
Or Fanny. I mean, anyway.
Oh, no, don't talk about
Fanny. Now you want to talk about the crazy hair.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Nate carries a fanny pack with a stagecoach in it.
Fanny went everywhere. We didn't. I'm still a little kind of baffled about that. We in public and don't know you care. Okay, but never mind.
Boy,
yeah,
set it off for real.
I'm gonna say it in the spirit of my father. As a single black woman, you have to stay ready, keep from getting ready. Don't let nobody catch you on the corner and you ain't ready. So that's why me and Fanny stay friends. Anybody don't know what Fanny is, just hit me up in my inbox and I'll tell you how to get you a Fanny.
Don't worry. She will tell you.
Don't hit up, y'all.
Lord. Okay, well, I got a question.
Let you know.
I got a question for y'all. So, and this is just on a lighter note because you know you guys have busted it down with some seriousness tonight. The wine, give me the wine, not the wine. No, I got a few things I want to talk about, but one of them, should I talk about some tattoos or some old people?
Don't talk about your tattoos.
My tattoos. Okay, say for instance you hook up with somebody, right? And you know, you loving on them, and eventually you gonna start seeing stuff on their body, such as these beautiful pieces of artwork, right? I'm an ink crazy fool. Love the ink. She loves the ink. We're compatible like that. But when I see tattoos that says someone else's name from a past love ball, I just said to myself when I first initially saw that, I was like, what the hell is this on nobody? What you mean? You know, and I felt the type of way about that. Now I understand everybody has a past, everybody has something going on. But do you have the person that you're with remove that? Because that was my initial response. I'm like, oh, so you got to get that covered up, like get that reworked or something like that, because I ain't gonna be kissing and loving and rubbing and touching and seeing that. This bitch. I mean, no offense to the past bitch, but I'm just saying, like, dang.
No offense to the past bitch. Huh?
No offense to the past bitch. We cool. Like, yo, hey, girl. Hey,
nothing.
We all right. But I'm just saying, like, how do you feel when you see that and it don't go nowhere?
Audience, get in the comments.
It's there every single stinking day of your entire lives together. It's there.
Tell us, what do you feel about that?
She said, tell her your comment. Tell her your reply. Do you remember what you first told me?
I got it.
I believe I said that if I cover it up, it's still going to be a mark that it covered it up. You're going to know the reason why I covered it up. I mean, every time you see that cover up, you're going to say, I know what's underneath that cover.
But let me tell you something. I'm going to be able to read it and it's going to say Tanya, or it's going to say beautiful or sexy, or it's going to say a beauty. It's going to look like something wonderful.
It could be a whole feather. I don't care if it's a bird or a feather flock together, but you need to cover that up. Patty cake, shake a man.
You still gonna know what's underneath it. You still gonna know.
I don't care. I don't want to see that.
And well, I believe there should be a time frame. Then there should be a time frame before you cover it up. Before you go, when you go into a relationship, you can't be asking people to do drastic shit. You can't ask them to do drastic. You can't first meet me and then see a tattoo on me and talk about cover that up.
No. So there's a time frame.
Right. No. Your time frame done ran out though. Your time frame done ran out.
But we ain't talking about that. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just gonna say this.
She's saying initially.
I covered up with a band-aid at first.
Oh my God! It's only this big, bitch. It's this big.
So if you don't want to see it, I covered up with a band-aid. Now, when I know that you
let me ask you this, since Tanya brought up the tattoos, let me ask you this: if you all were both in a house. Y'all got y'all dream house, y'all paying on it, you damn near own it, and one of y'all gets sick. Would you sell your house if your significant other weren't there?
Probably so.
Yeah.
Because I
wouldn't want to stay in it. No. I would sell it.
I couldn't do it.
I want to know from the audience, would you sell your house if your significant other whom suddenly got sick, whatever the case may be, y'all dream home, would you get rid of the house? And I'm asking this for a specific reason.
I absolutely would. I would, because like I said,
I wouldn't be able to handle the memories.
It has all of our memories together. We purchased this home with the understanding of sharing it for our lives. Our lives were spent in it. Our memories were created in it. We had the memory of buying it, all of that. And then something goes south and now I'm left with it. Yes, memorabilia, yes, sentimental purposes and all of that are there. It's great, but I can't stand that. That's too much because you're not there with me no more. You get what I'm saying? I'm reflecting and having all those memories without you. So I don't want that consistent reminder of pain over and over all the time. I can't heal.
So me and Mr. Gray was talking about that as well. And even though I love my house, I never want to lose my house. We barely been here almost 2 years now. If the good Lord was to take him suddenly or whatever the case may be, I couldn't stay here. I could not. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, nice neighborhood, beautiful area. I go back and live in the projects or something. I just couldn't stay here. It's too much bearing in this particular house.
We have someone who said they would stay in the home.
Miss Alicia said, I would stay in the home.
Please elaborate, honey. Tell us why you would.
How could you? How could you cope with that? That's what I want to know. Daily reminders of that person.
Well, wait a minute. Now.
I mean, you're going to have reminders regardless if you're in the house or not, but still, whoo, that's tough. That's tough.
The anxiety of you not coming home would drive. It's okay if you going like we go on our little girls trip or whatever for a few days, but the idea of you just not coming back at all, I
got something on that. So if, say for instance, we got all that, we've expressed exactly why we would leave or why we couldn't handle it. I'm thinking this. What if you do finally start to heal and you get over it?
I gotta read this. What? Baby, I'm taking you to the nearest nursing home. Laugh out loud. I'm just playing. I can build you a mini house.
Dumb. Okay, right. Okay, keep on drinking. But okay, so I'm like, what if you finally start to heal, right? And you've made that rash decision and you've gotten rid of your memory. And now you're healed. And that was the only thing, not only because I'm sure you have multiple things left, but now you've gotten rid of that thing that maybe now you're able to say, I can deal with it now. Like, and the reason I say this is because when my mama passed, I packed up all her stuff. I've said this before. I kept it in a purse. All I have is just her purse, and her purse has her pictures in it, just like that, zipped up, put up in the closet. And for the longest time, that's where it stayed. And then for a minute, I was able to take the purse out the closet and kind of put it down. But the pictures were still in it. I couldn't take the pictures out. And now recently, I've been able to take the pictures out because I'm starting to get to a better place. You see what I'm saying? I would have hurt myself. I'd be real devastated if the only thing I had, because I started when we moved from our old house to this one, I started to throw everything away.
Oh, no.
I started to just get rid of it. And so I'm glad that I didn't do that. In essence, getting rid of the house would be almost the same thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now that I'm in a better place, I'm happy that I'm very thankful because all I have is that. You get what I mean? So I can see it kind of on two different sides of the coin.
Well, Alicia's comment right here is how I feel. It's our dream home. We worked hard to achieve it. The spirit of them will always be there.
Okay.
Yep.
Amen, Alicia.
Would you feel like you was leaving them behind? I would.
But here's the thing, like the reason I asked is because Mr. Gray has anxiety, like really, really bad. So we were talking about that, just the idea of the front door opening or the back door opening and it not being you. It's like it's a freak down. This was a short dinner conversation. Like it might not match for nobody else, but we match for each other. And so just not seeing your better half come through that door, I was like, I just melt. all the arguing, the bickering, the fighting, the cussing, it wouldn't even matter because now the person that I choose to fight with or fight for is not there. Like, how do you go forward with that? And I was like, dang, that's crazy.
But I have a question now since you brought that up. Could you move somebody else in?
Hell to the
Hell no. When I say hell, when we got this house, swear to God, God forgive me. When we first got this house, we both made a pact. I said, I don't care if you 80 with 3 different pairs of dentures, because you know your gums get weak as you go. Can't no itch. And I did say itch because some women are older than me, so I'm trying to have respect for the elder side of it. You can date all you want to date, but if she lay her coin purse in my room,
not the coin purse, girl, you don't.
She sent her butt on my toilet, I'm gonna come hunt you down. You understand me? No, she cannot. No.
A coin purse on her butt.
That's a coin, baby.
Don't
take your
spray
toothpick with you.
That's
Don't you
just
do it,
nasty.
girl. Don't you do it. Don't
I think
spray that
Tanya
snatch.
would move somebody else in.
Hell, trifling, scandalousness of it all. You really think I would?
Mm-hmm.
You think I'd move somebody into our house?
Yep.
No.
I'm hurt.
You know what? I'm almost tempted to go and get Mr. Gray. I'm almost tempted, Judy, to go get Mr. Gray so we can be on camera saying
He said I would move somebody in.
No.
She would. She would.
No.
And move somebody right on in. And I'm gonna be tapping underneath the bed.
Look.
I'll be like the people underneath the stairs.
Judy, look, I can see right now. I go.
Gray gonna haunt you, will always be there. So I promise you, ma'am, you have no worries at all. Enjoy your home.
That be you.
That's right.
Just saying.
Be showing up in the craziest times, boy. Be talking to you. Be whispering in your ear, but you really think you
10?
Why or the 3? When you be think you finna get down, I'll be playing with your toes.
Oh hell
No.
Hell no. No, man. So would you? No. Okay. No.
But
Tanya, did you put your
I gotta go back a little bit.
She got me in my feelings. She said I would.
Because she would be too lonely.
Baby, that don't got shit to do with me and moving nobody in our home, our dream.
I say when she get loud. When she get loud, she lying. But I want to ask. I want to go back to what Tanya said because I want to know what Alicia feels about me having to remove a tattoo of another woman's name on my body. If Tanya, when we first started dating, she wanted me to remove a tattoo. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like I should have to remove a tattoo that I had previously before her? What do you say, Alicia? Let me know. Or anybody in the comments, let me know. What do y'all think about removing a tattoo because you're in a relationship with somebody else and you have your previous partner's name tattooed on you? Would you remove it?
I'm your best friend, and I'm telling you, take that shit off you. Don't nobody want to see that bullshit, man.
But wait a minute. Now, even though I done raised the question up because I had a stinking problem in the beginning when we first met, I had a problem with that. It took a very long time for me to find. I think eventually I just said, fuck it. Oh, well, she ain't gonna remove it, so whatever. But I got to the point, it took me getting her name on me for me to realize that hell no, I wouldn't remove it. You know what I'm saying? We had we had our dark time. We split up and all of that, right? And another broad asked me, she's like, oh, so you got, if we talk, what, you got to take that off. I looked at her like, bitch, what you talking about? Baby, no, that's a part of me. What you saying? And it took me getting to that point to understand, hell no, I'm not taking that off. Now, I don't know if you said no for that reason, but I was like, no, this is mine.
I'm trying to get mine covered up, and I will be taking y'all.
Now.
I don't care then too. I will be taking y'all with me to get it removed, so y'all will see me getting it removed or covered up.
Why now versus initially? Because initially you told me no.
When we first met, no, I'm not gonna do it. I have to know that you're serious. You have to be loyal to me. If you're loyal to me, you know what I'm saying, and we're expecting to spend a lifetime together, and I knew we was, then of course I will. But that's a life altering change. You know what I'm saying? you telling me to do something to my body, to alter my body.
So it was just a physical thing that you disagreed with, not the fact that I'm taking away a memory?
No, it wasn't about that you was taking away a memory. It was about that, I guess it was just that, don't ask me to do something if, you're not going to be loyal to me, or I don't know if you're going to be at that time. We just met. Right here, where she said, I plead the fifth. Don't plead the fifth, Alicia.
Answer, girl. It's straight talk bullshit. Come on.
When you got Jimmy's name tattooed on you ain't took it off yet.
Jimmy. All right, Sandra, what she say? I say no. Please read your name.
I say no. I've had somebody do me like that, and we disagreed for a while. This is something before your time, and if I get a tattoo, it means something. Taking it to the grave.
I feel you on that.
Well, Sandra,
I'm with you.
Well, since you said that, I'm finna go get Greg tatted on me. Did you hear me, Judy?
Girl,
I'm gonna get Greg tatted right here.
Oh, not right there.
She get one of them gangster tattoos.
That's one of them gangster broad tattoos right there, girl. Wait a minute. She gonna get a gold tooth and shit.
I wanna know what my daughter thinks. Since she taking it to the grave, I'm gonna get it right
here. Not right here. You a lady.
She getting them across the girls.
You a lady. Don't do that.
I wanna know what my daughter thinks since she said that.
In my strongest Shanae voice.
I don't know about taking it to the grave with me. I feel like if you involved with somebody else, for instance, Sandra, the person you with now, y'all been together for a long time. So if you did have another guy's name on you, I feel like you should remove it because of the years that y'all have invested now.
So you feel like time in that.
Yeah, I feel like time has gone by. You got time invested in your new relationship. You know what I'm saying? You should be punishing your person that you're with now. You shouldn't have to wake up and see that every day.
So I got another question.
Go ahead, girl. Girl, sit down somewhere. Wait a minute.
What you say, girl? What you say?
Girl, sit down somewhere. You can get a small G on your hand.
Okay. Say it again, Sarah.
You can get a small G on your hand
girl,
or something.
Sit down somewhere. Tell again.
Now, she want to get the whole name. They're going to confuse that with gangster slang or some more gangster. Okay, Tanya, what was you about to say?
So I got a question about old folks. Y'all know we got to get old, and eventually there's eventually that point in time when you can't do the stuff you used to be able to do, such as cooking, fried chicken, driving, taking your medicines and shit. There's certain things you can't do by yourself. So as the children of said older person or family member or whatever, how do you tell somebody that they can't get in their old 1952 Cadillac, sit behind the seat barely above the steering wheel, taking out mailboxes and stuff when they're going down the street, that they can't drive anymore? Because eventually, doesn't that do something to you as an older person? You feel like, this is my independence. That's me. You can't tell me what to do. I'm old. I earn the right. You can't tell me I can't drive.
I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to be an honorary ass old woman. You ain't taking my keys, baby.
Oh, so you won't just be out there taking out the world. I'm going to be taking out
mailboxes. I'm going to be taking out, baby, I'm that one. You're going to see my picture, menace to society. That's me. Because you ain't taking my keys.
Nay.
Well, I ain't that old, and I've been getting told that all my damn life. You can't drive, you can't see. You have this, you have that.
You can't drive either. Baby, we go on vacation, I'm wide awake. I'm supposed to be resting in the passenger. You look at me telling Judy, why you ain't took a nap yet, bitch? Because you can't drive. Shit. I'm up giving directions, girl. I'm talking about now, bitch. Get over. Hurry up. Go. No, stop. Please.
Mr. Gray is older than me. He said, you ain't check your rearview mirrors. You ain't check your blind spot. You don't know who coming. I mean, he just gives me a whole driving tutorial on how to drive. So but you ain't necessarily got to be old.
Well, okay. But while you're over here talking about me, you losing your NASCAR skills too, sister. Yes, you are. She driving like a grandma now. She used to be, whip and dip, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever. Honey, now she do Miss Daisy driving. So that's all I'm saying.
So she on cruise control.
Right, literally. Now she's using it.
Seriously, I only do that when I'm in her car because she's so picky about her damn car. I don't eat in her car. I don't drink in her car. Baby, I'll take it easy. I go over a speed bump. I'm going half of 1 mile per hour.
Back to my point. what do you do, or do you even do anything at all? Do you address
you
older
address
people?
You
You
have
have
to
to address it.
I don't know how you address it, but you got to address it.
Well, I did have to.
He said to go out and disconnect the battery. That's what he said.
I had to address it with my grandfather because God rest his soul, but he got lost. He was going to the VA here in town, and he ended up on the other side of Fort Worth. He literally forgot where he was going. So when we made it to where he was, we had to go get him in his truck. And he was just sitting there, and he said, I just forgot where I was going. And I said, Papa, it's time to give up the keys. He said, well, give them up for what? I just forgot this one time. No, if you forgot this one time, you forgot a lot of small things that led to this one big incident. So I said, either give them up or everywhere you go, I'm going to go with you. So before I just took the keys, everywhere he went, I would let him drive to keep his independence, but I just went with him until he felt natural to give them up to me.
Well, that's a good subtle way to do it. You subtly eased him into it. You didn't just. But see, me on the other hand, I probably would have just snatched him and been like, "You can't drive no more."
I would have.
Period. You cannot go outside because it's like this. I'm not going to be around you 24/7, and you're gonna sneak and get those keys and try to drive. You're gonna do it, and then I don't want that phone call telling me nothing stupid. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna snatch the keys. I'm not gonna ease you into it.
I ain't either. Now, Alicia says it's about to comment about would you remove the tattoo? Laugh out loud. No, I would not. The past is the past. Peace is the sweetest. So if it will keep a peaceful home, I will have it removed. Dang, she on both sides of the fence, y'all.
Okay,
on both sides.
You kind of stuck with that was a safe answer.
Okay, safe as hell.
Safe.
First she pleaded the fifth, and now she's saying no, it's of the past. So I wouldn't remove it. Then she jumped on the other side of the fence and said she's trying to keep Tanya as a friend right now. Because I know my friend. I know what she say. Hell no, I ain't gonna remove it. That's what she want to say.
That's what you want.
Now I'm gonna speak up for it. That's what you want to say.
Voice.
Hell no, I wouldn't remove it.
I'm done. I'm so done with y'all.
You have to have the hard conversation with that family member. My grandmother was very active and had a stroke, and we just took the car keys away.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's how you take the car keys away. Just take them away.
Shoot, I'm just saying, just snatch them jokers.
Okay.
But I feel bad in a way because it's like this. You still, like Nay, you said, you still want an older person to feel like they have independence because sometimes that's what, like, I mean, I know I'm not trying to talk about anybody, please, by no stretch of the imagination. But you know, the people that are the greeters at Walmart are generally speaking older people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they may be driving their little putt up there to the job and back home, but that gives them life. That's a sense of independence. But honey, you
wasn't about to take the keys from my mama. That's a fight.
Oh my God!
You wasn't finna take the keys
Holy
from
Jesus! We were rolling, no shock having, all up and down that daggum street, burning up them little back road country roads. We were boy, we were gone.
She was hitting tracks.
Like,
she was hitting tracks like the Dukes of Hazzard.
Like we was in the air. No, but you better not think about taking the daggum keys. Better not. Boy. Some people can.
I would like for somebody in the audience to tell me something about somebody elderly in your family that you still remember to this day. Something they taught you, something they said to you that stuck with you. Like I heard my grandfather say one time, since we're speaking on elderly, an older man that knows a lot don't say a lot. And I want to know if that's going to fly over your head. An old wise man that knows a lot, but he don't say a lot. I want to know if somebody in the audience can tell me, do they understand that statement or did it fly over your head?
I understand the statement, but the way these young men are growing up, he need to start speaking. These older men need to just come over and say something.
But doesn't that just mean the actions are speaking louder than the words?
Actions speak louder than the words.
Action speaks louder than words. My grandfather said that for many, many, many years.
But as younger generation, they don't acknowledge actions. They don't acknowledge.
They do a lot more talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do a lot more talking and less action.
Well, I don't know because I almost did. I had to say it out loud. I know you said you wanted to hear what the audience had to say, but I almost said mine out loud here.
What were you gonna say?
No.
I mean, I was about to just say I didn't understand. What? Huh? What you mean by that?
That's that white girl in you, Taya. That's that white girl in you.
She's having a moment.
Dang.
Okay, so I have another question. Well, it's not necessarily a question, but I don't know. I'm rewinding time a little bit back. Y'all all remember the infamous Oscar slap by Will Smith on and Chris Rock, right?
Jade is finally speaking out about it.
She finally decided to open a little trap about it. And full disclaimer, Straight Talk does not hold anything. Please don't come for Straight Talk.
We ain't got no coin.
We ain't got nothing. But
We ain't got nothing.
Anyway, I'm just saying we don't own rights to this. That's what I got to say. But my point being is, she finally decided to open up. Her new season of the Table Talk decided to come out, and that was one of her first things she decided to talk about.
Trying to make some money, trying to get some views.
But in that, she didn't say anything. You know how people say something, but then they don't say anything?
Girl, yes.
Yeah. And
you do that all the time.
You're
doing it right now.
She on my goddamn head.
You're doing it right now. But go ahead.
No, she didn't really say anything. That's what I'm trying to say. She got on there talking about her alopecia. She got on there talking about the next guest that was supposed to be coming out, which I'm gonna talk about that next show. But and then she briefly addressed. She says that the two of them are fully grown, talented men that the world needs to have in the world today, that we all have enough going on right now without any other issues, and they need to come together. And in time, more will come out, or more will be spoken about this. But in the meantime, we're just going to do what me and Will have done for the however many years. Get through this together.
Sweep it underneath the rug and keep
basically
going.
A bunch of blah blah Charlie Brown bullshit is what I first said. And secondly, she is the reason why he went left field, in my opinion. I have to say, this is my personal opinion. Please don't come for me. But that's my personal opinion. You the reason why the man went left. Anywho, you should have came better with that. You should have came with some reasonings of, it could have been my fault. I might, if you the love of his life, if you love him like you say you do, I might have had something to do. So you don't have to air out your business, but you.
Shane, that ain't coming
out.
out.
If y'all can't tell,
I
feel a little sorry about it. But before you tell me this, anybody, I don't know if y'all know, the Oscars gave Will 10 years suspension. He can't go to and participate in nothing Oscar related for 10 years, on top of Hollywood blacklisting him.
Mm-hmm.
Now she don't feel bad for that. Right now she out publicizing, picture taking, promoting with this and that, people this and yeah, blah 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 blah. All you do is see her now. You're seeing her out a lot. But your man is steadily catching the shit, and that's all you can come out and say. Like I'm expecting more. Mm-hmm. You held your silence for all time.
This is how I see that. This is how I see that situation, though, y'all. I understand that, he was taking up for his woman or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna say this because this came from my own personal experience. Your actions has residue. Your action has residue. What happens to you affects other people that are attached to you. So her sitting up there acting like she was acting or whatever the case may be, and he got up there and slapped the man in the face, right? Well, his 30-year clean slate, because he's been dealing with Jada and the Red Talk Table and XYZ, her residue in turn affected him. But here's say it again.
She don't care.
She doesn't care.
She don't have to care myself. Even though I did the incident, it had residue for Gray. Even though I caused the problem, it had residue for my son, for my daughter. I apologize for my actions. I didn't apologize for the words that I felt because I felt what I felt. But I apologize for my actions because I put the people that love me in that position of risk. Is what I'm saying. So she don't have to care. He should have thought enough of himself to say, okay, look, I'll catch this nigga behind the scenes, but I'm not finna mess up my name on the scene. And that Oscar night, he didn't just mess it up for him. He messed it up for several Black people. Like I said, residue. there were several Black people that were getting honored that night, but nobody focused on those people because of what Will Smith had done.
Do you think? Do you have anything else to say on that particular thing before I ask something else? On
Jada
that?
is not gonna accept fault or blame for nothing.
That's
so
what somebody's saying.
That ain't gonna happen. Nope.
Playing the victim.
Yep.
Yeah, she gonna keep playing the victim.
All she worried about is her talk show. She just uses Will to try to get views. To try to keep up. Will is worth millions and she's worth nothing. So
that used to be your love.
Yeah, I used to like her until I figured out who she was. I don't like her attitude. You know, a person's attitude make you not like them. You know what I'm saying? When you see the real side of them.
Mm-hmm. She is the victim.
Shit.
A victim of what?
Herself.
Okay.
She in her own way. That's all them counselors that she be bringing on the red top table. Trust me, she beat everybody.
Do y'all think that the 10 years was excessive?
Nope. No, because he could be doing jail time. Okay. He should be doing jail time. So no, I don't think it's excessive. And I don't really think she bald headed.
And they say They say he was standing up. They say he was standing up for the honor of his wife, who is a Black woman. Well, I'm here to tell you, as a Black woman, I do not need Gray to stand in the line of fire for me. I appreciate it, but I can stand up for my goddamn self. I'll take you down one way or the other. How you doing? Okay. If it offends me that bad, I can do it myself.
But just because you can, sometimes it feels flattering to have someone do and to stand with you or for you or in front of you. So I'm not saying just because you can that it's not flattering on that other side of the fence, but
it's not flattering. So if I stand up,
I'm saying it is. It is. You may want that. I'm sorry if I said that wrong or confusing. I'm just saying.
Well, I ain't finna stand up.
Shut up, be the main one.
We better stand up together. We fighting together. You and your windmilling. There you go. You and your windmilling and biting and kicking and scratching. We fighting together.
I can fight.
I can fight with shit.
Y'all believe I can fight?
Get us both toe up, what you do. The best thing you can have. Because mama, what? A victim of what? Jada can fly to the moon at this point, and somebody give Will Smith my number.
Girl.
I know that's right, baby.
Daughter like mama, just fast.
Well, Tanya, don't feel bad that you can't fight, because I'm out here telling straight talk right now that I can't fight, but I will blaze your ass up. Not a problem.
I'll run you over with a car.
And that's it. I got her baby 9. She still won't go to the gun range to try to learn how to shoot it.
I mess around and
still sitting up collecting dust.
I can shoot.
Girl, please.
I can shoot.
I'll tell you. You don't even sound right saying that.
Okay. Like I can shoot it.
And she shoots that little
saying it.
She get blown back like she shooting the salt off. Poof.
I'm just like, do we have to like?
Do we have to what?
Huh?
Do we have to what? Whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Jada. She, like I said, I think she's just doing all that for publicity. Yes, and recognition. That's why she's bringing it back up. It's dead already. That topic is dead.
Let it move on.
Let it move on.
But it really hasn't moved on.
I wish Will would just leave her ass.
He is right now doing or going through what is Monique? Is that her?
Girl, Monique showed her ass.
Like,
woo! Did you see that, Nate?
What happened?
Yeah.
She went on. Okay. She had got into a contract agreement with D.L. Hughley about going to a comedy show, right? Mm-hmm. And she in her mind, she was thinking, well, she swore to God that on that contract that she signed, she said that she was supposed to be the headliner, the main one that comes out, right? Well, when she got there to the club, they had her lined up and they told her, no, you're going first. You're like the opener. You're going to open. You're not going to close the show.
Okay.
So she had a whole fit. So, man, when she took that stage, she roasted DL. She talked about it. I mean, he was motherfuckers. He was bitches.
She didn't wait.
No.
She didn't wait. She got him in.
Her whole skit was about DL, how he's such a punk. How he's a punk ass nigga. Yeah, wow. She went there. Okay. Man, When I tell you she went ham on him,
Oh,
ooh, I was like, how can he even take the stage after that? You know what I mean?
right.
But he took the stage afterwards, and he brought his paperwork and he showed it on the internet. He posted it, and he said, right here it says that I was supposed to be the headliner. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why would you think that she was gonna be the headliner anyway if it's his show?
Just saying.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not being ugly or nothing, but I feel like she should have just been happy to just even get a job.
At this point,
Yeah.
because like I was saying, she's been blacklisted for a very, very, very long time. So
But now what was tacky and distasteful is how she drug his daughter in on it. When she started, when they were in their argument going back and forth online, she said, "You such a fucking coward. You couldn't even take up for your own daughter who was molested by one of your friends."
That ain't got shit
now,
to
why
do
you
with
bring
your job.
why you bring that up? And her excuse was this. Well, the reason why it was irrelevant is because that shows his character, what type of man he is. He can't even stand up for his own daughter.
That ain't got nothing to do with with work,
boy.
Nothing to do with work whatsoever.
My mama always said, "Don't never put your horse's ass in your mouth if you can't walk a mile in the man's shoes. You can't speak on what the hell you would have did because you wasn't in his shoes.
Period.
If his child was molested or was not molested, you weren't there. You don't know.
You don't know the whole ins and outs and deeds and stuff.
You don't know. You don't know what you would have done. And I don't like people that speculate and say, I would have, if, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You don't know what you would have done. And what does his daughter have to do with her?
Not a damn thing. That's
that was
right.
a low blow. That was below the belt.
You
and
ain't
also,
lied.
you hurting that child. You know what I'm saying?
Bringing that
back out like that. You know, you have to put it on social media.
Why didn't you go to your lawyers? Why didn't you fight tooth and nail with your lawyer before you?
I think she did go to her.
But how? He got documents.
Well,
he got receipts. They
both got documents. They both brought documents to the table. But he's saying that maybe she didn't read the contract right. She didn't understand it. Is pretty much what he's saying. Okay.
Okay, but did y'all see the one where she opened up where she said they asked her about her husband's sexuality and would she be okay with him sleeping with someone else versus another man because they so-called swingers or whatever the case may be, and she said she didn't specifically. Wait a minute. She said she didn't specifically answer the question because either way you look at that question, it would be belittling her husband as a man, as a black man. So what you think you just did to D.L. Hughley talking about his daughter? You just belittled a black man.
Ain't that something? Okay,
I mean, it's out there. You put your business out there to let the world know that you a swinger and that you and your husband like to sleep with the same sex, opposite sex, or whatever the case may be. So when they asked you about it, then you don't want to belittle him as a man. That's the preview. That's the clip that I seen, and I heard her talking about it. I will not answer such a question because either way I answered the question, that will be belittling a black man, and that black man just so happened to be my husband.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay, Sandra said Monique and DL been having it out bad, and I've been following it. Okay, and Alicia says my grandmother, especially if we got out of line, would say, "I will kill you and tell God you died."
My grandmother sound like Miss Daddy. Sound like Miss Daddy, Alicia.
She had so many, so much. Oh my God!
That's going back to Nate's question when she said to tell us anything that an older person has told you that stuck with you. Baby, I love that. I will kill you and tell God
you died. That sound like Miss Nettie.
My grandmother, it was that the Bible verse that she says, if you disobey your parents and your days on earth, your days are numbered.
A disobedient child days will be
cry like a baby. Please don't say that, Grandma. Maybe I was gonna die.
I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna die.
Oh, Sandra said she's following it. Okay, Alicia said, laugh out loud. Don't talk bad about Monique. Baby, Monique need to be talked bad about because she know better with her old gray ass. She know better. Then put that baby business out there like that.
I'm on the point when they said they swing.
Okay, they too damn old.
You too old.
Yeah, they've been swinging for years.
where you need to sit down with your swinging ass. Like, I mean,
they've been swinging for years. They were one of the first Black couples to come out as swingers before Will and Jada even was prospects on the screen.
So a swinger is when you have an open relationship, y'all screwing everybody else.
Now y'all bring other people into your bedroom and you swing with them. You swing.
Nate, would you a great swinger?
Yeah, from a chandelier, bitch. That's about it. That's about it.
Man, Tanya, we're gonna try it.
Stop lying.
So y'all ready to talk about the wine?
I know damn well I ain't trying this.
Hell never.
No.
For multiple laundry list reasons.
Okay, but you wasted your gas coming over this way, and I already told you. I already told you. And gas too high now. I ain't swinging with no damn body. They be expecting me to pay no gas.
Multiple reasons. Hell no.
Okay, hell to the no.
No.
All right, y'all. Let's get in this wine. Let's talk about what we drinking tonight. Go ahead.
Simply, Nate, when you done already started the party early, I guess you just ain't finna have nothing else to sip on, child. What you wear?
I didn't have nothing to sip on because I had a whole strawberry daiquiri. Mr. Gray, my better half, decided that my week was stressful, so he took me out to eat, and I had me the biggest cup of strawberry daiquiri with salt. And y'all, I came in. I'm surprised I made it through the show because when I say I downed the drink.
Don't make no damn sense. Word on the streets was that Ruby D and
O.C. Davis were swingers.
Yes, that is true. You're right, Alicia. I heard that too.
Word on the nasty streets, baby.
Don't be calling people.
I'm sorry.
That's not nasty.
Most of them are great comedians, so I was just pointing them both. Ego tripping, definitely. It was humble. It was
horrible because she could have talked about anything, yet made it all about him. That's crazy. And he kept telling her, "Baby, you need to talk to the production crew. Don't talk to me about it."
That's right,
honey. Now, okay, so where did you have your margarita at? So
because I jumped all off of that.
We went to Hades. It's a Spanish restaurant, and it was delicious food, but I was just tripping off the drink, Judy. I looked at the plate. It was huge. It was a huge cup, and it was strawberries and cherries, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna have fun." And so I asked the man specifically, y'all, like, bring the main entree first. Don't bring me the drink because I need to eat. I just got off work. So we don't need about 3-4 bites on you without a little surgery. So I had me about 3-4-5 little bites. Okay, I'm good. Judy, halfway through that cup, I was looking at them strawberries, and them strawberries started talking to me, telling me, "How you doing?"
Oh no, Lord!
And it was the tequila. It wasn't vodka. Spanish people, they do the tequila, and you could taste like tequila in that drink. You could taste it. You could taste that drink.
O'Haley's, O'Reilly's, what she called?
That bitch said
O'Hades.
O'Hades. You guys must try O'Hades for a classic margarita. Hey, you hollering, won't it?
Oh, Alicia knows about it. Wait a minute. I think she says my favorite restaurant. I used to eat at the one near Parkland. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we must try.
There it is, O'Hades.
That is a good restaurant. It is delicious.
I don't know if that's how you say it. I ain't Spanish. Oh, is it J silent?
I just say Hades. I don't even know if that's how you say it. I just say Hades.
Girl, because it made me think you were saying Haiti.
Well, everybody gonna try Haiti. Try your margarita and get your buzz going.
All right. Well, we went on our little trip. We went fishing and everything. We caught us a shark. We ate it, and y'all, that shark meat actually tastes better than fish. You didn't like it?
No.
Oh, it was. I love
it. Tell you, what was your dislike? Wait a minute. What was your dislike about it?
It does have a different flavor. I love fish. I love seafood. Period. So I'm not going to say that I won't try it again a different way, maybe, but it does taste different. It has a different taste.
What did it taste like?
The meat tasted just a little bit like I haven't put my finger on it. I just know that initially I was like, no. So I don't have a reason specifically. I had to make that face.
We wasn't eating the same thing then. Maybe you need to just clean your palate or something. I don't know.
How you
clean your palate, Judy Ann?
whatever.
Scrape your tongue.
Or whatever.
So you can get all the taste buds clean.
Anyway.
Because what I tasted was fresh. It tasted clean. You know how you eat catfish and you can taste the
I don't taste nothing on what you're talking about my catfish. I love a catfish. Don't talk about my catfish.
Well, sometimes it tastes fishy.
Yeah, no. You gotta clean it. You gotta clean it good. It's good. It was fresh.
Whatever.
I don't know.
But anyway, after our trip, we went and we decided we're gonna try something that one of our Str8 Talk guests told us to try.
On that old damn swag.
On that show that I whooped their ass on,
we
y'all.
Still on
y'all
that
I'm
one.
about to put that clip up.
We still on
Alicia,
that one.
if you didn't see it, you need to make sure you go watch not last week's show, but the show before. They challenged me to put on thrift store clothes, and make it pop. I told them they don't know who they messing with. But anyway, I showed up and showed out.
Did. Now, anybody has watched that show and you've seen it initially and it didn't have any music to it, there is a repost
on my page.
We didn't realize the sound wasn't working. So y'all got to check that out because she wasn't just dancing for nothing. She was gigging to some.
Did you hear that? She wasn't just dancing.
The wine. So anyway, that brings me back
look
to
at my girl.
Wine.
Show up, Sandra. Hey, what? Baby, she rocked her outfit.
Whatever.
Shut up, Sandra. Ain't nobody asked you. Shut up, Sandra.
Don't be jealous.
Whatever.
Don't be
Give
jealous.
me my daggum drink.
Anyway, y'all. So we stopped by the store and we decided to get this Gloria mango.
We finally found the Glorias. The one that the person referenced
was. Yeah. I remember that.
Y'all, they got a lot of it. Oh, girl. I can't wait to try the other one.
When I tell you, when I tasted this for the first, I was like, oh.
Wow.
And it's cheap.
Please pour another drink.
Oh, wow.
We need another cup.
When I tell you this is good.
Nay, when we do another girls trip right here.
Nay, baby, get you some of this Glorious.
Oh, Nay. And we, I don't know if you can find it.
I got it at HEB.
Yes, that's what we found at HEB.
But I'm sure you can get it at Walmart too. And like I said, it was cheap. How much was it?
This bottle, because the one we bought initially, I forget, was like a skinnier bottle, whatever. But this one, you see the weight on this, it's pretty big, was $13.
See what I'm saying?
That's
and
nice.
It's good.
Yeah.
And girl, after my second glass, I was like this.
Okay.
Leaning. The fish was just frying on the stove, baby. The fish was frying itself, baby, because I was out. I said, we finna burn this mother up. When I tell you I was lit.
But thank you, viewer, for this one. It tastes
good.
It is a
for it to be so cheap, it doesn't taste cheap.
Mm-mm. And there's lots of different flavors too. So
yes, this is what flavor is that?
This one's mango.
Mm-hmm. And man, they got blueberry. What else?
Strawberry, watermelon, regular strawberry. There's a lot.
Y'all yes, Lord.
It is the sheep. Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. Well, hell, you should have told us about it a long time ago, Keisha. Hell.
It is good. Most definitely.
Anyway, y'all, we didn't have fun with y'all tonight. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. As always, tune in every Thursday. And Keisha, I'm going to tell you too, since you just late to the damn party. You're late all the damn time. Black folks. That's what I'll be talking about. You see your supporters. That's your kid folks. See, showing up late and we getting ready to get up off here. But I'm going to tell you, Keisha, go watch the show where I turned up and showed out. I'm going to say you keep on hearing it. Keisha, not last week's show, but the show before, where they challenged me to put on thrift store clothes and see if I can pop it.
We're going to never hear it.
Make sure. Oh, she was at the hospital with her grandma. Okay, then, Keisha. I'm going to let you make it. You got to pass this week. You got to pass. But I'm going to need you to go check out that show, okay? All right, y'all. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully, y'all got something from whatever we were talking about. We love all of y'all. Come back next Thursday and tune in to Str8 Talk, no BS. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night, and we love all of y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support. Y'all have a good night.